Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Earle's Classic Cars, where we have another 2-for-1 special for you from a guy named Robert who happens to own two 1964 Bel Air 4-door Chevrolets. Let's take a closer look. Robert is the owner of a shop that he closed in the town nearby us here, and he's opening up a shop just down the road, and he happened to know a buddy of his that knew about this 64 Chevrolet Bel Air. And what's interesting about this Chevrolet Bel Air? It has only 35,000 original miles on it. Let's take a closer look. As you can tell, I think it was originally a blue car, and for 35,000 miles, again, this car's been sitting around for several years, but when you take a closer look at it, as we will, Bel Air, take a closer look and see. Let's take a look inside of it and see. No, this one appears to be closed. He said we could open the doors on the Bel Airs, so I'll take a closer look. And looking at it, you know, again, it's weathered and everything, but it only has 35,000 original miles. And look at this, 1964. I love this stuff, the memorabilia stuff that goes with it. Look at this, Chevrolet Chevelle, Chevy 2, Corvair, and Corvette. And then Chevrolet Owner's Guide right here for 1964. And all this original paperwork that goes with it as well. I won't go through too much of that. I'm afraid it might disintegrate. It's so old, but I just had to show you those owner's manuals and guides and stuff from 1964. We take a closer look on this one. Let me see if I can get the speedometer. Looking closer at it, Robert told me 35,000 miles, but it's 39,800, maybe 15 miles. So still under 40,000 miles on this original surviving Chevrolet Bel Air from 64. One of the X-frame cars, one of the last years of the X-frame cars. And, you know, you can tell it's certainly suffered from sitting around for so many years, but overall, the bones on this thing look good. Can't tell with the floors or not, but, yeah, it feels like it might be a little crunchy under there, but, you know, maybe pull back that carpet, maybe it's not in bad shape at all. It's hard to tell. Looking here, Robert told me both of these were originally 283 cars. I think the hood on this one is a little rusted into place, so I'm not going to mess with it too much. But as you can see, the original air cleaner on it, lifted back there a little bit. Looks like a little 2-barrel carburetor on it. A 283 Chevy with a ram horn exhaust manifold, so those breathe well, giving it a little more horsepower. You can see the original metal fan shroud and everything. Those are hard to find nowadays. That looks to be in good shape, and don't know if the motor turns over, maybe not, but hey, you know, 39,000 original miles on it. Probably could get that running again, don't you think? Checking out over here, still wearing its original hubcaps. Of course, Robert, we'll tell you about that other car here in a minute, but you know, to have these, he had an original 64 Chevrolet Impala SS, and so he's got an affinity for these cars and everything. And of course, he wasn't going to turn this one down. He got it for a good price, and his friend told him about it. But this one right over here is the one with the most interesting history. Robert found this car many years ago. I think he said it was like 25 years ago. He bought it from an old gentleman in Alabama. And of course, it's still wearing its original brown paint and everything. And his grandfather, he had it sitting over at his grandfather's house one time, and he found his grandfather working on it and painting it a little bit, and he asked him, you know, why are you painting on it and everything? What are you doing? And he said, I just hate to see it sit there and rust. And then when his grandfather died, they found a picture with him that he was buried with. They had a picture, got a car going by struggling to get up the old hill here. They found a picture of this car, and it was a brown 4-door Chevrolet just like this. Come to find out, Robert's grandfather originally owned this car. He bought it back in 1971, so it would have been 7-8 years old at that point, and he owned it from 71 to 79. And Robert found out the history of how he found out it was his grandfather's car. They went back and did a little history on it with the DMV and everything, and found out that this car was owned by Robert's grandfather in that time period from 71 to 79, and he sold it to a gentleman in Alabama who had abandoned it on the side of the road when the original 283 in it had stopped working. Just abandoned it. Didn't, you know, nothing else wrong with it. Obviously, you got to fix the engine, but instead of doing that, it was just left abandoned there on the side of the road. Well, Robert found out about it. He bought this car, unknowing at the time that it was his grandfather's original car. And to find out later, after his grandfather died, that this was his car is an amazing, you know, it's kind of like a full circle moment to buy a car, sight unseen, not knowing at the time that someone in your family, like your grandfather, had originally owned this car. So what a history. And to have this car, and, you know, he's going to restore it and take care of it and keep it, because, you know, four-door Bel Airs by themselves don't have a lot of value, but this one has unbelievable, unimaginable sentimental value, knowing that it was his grandfather's car. So having this car means he'll always have a piece of his grandfather, and what an awesome history. Now, according to Robert, this car has a new 327 or a rebuilt 327 engine in it, and he says it runs. So we're going to try to get a closer look at it. And there you go, folks. Look at that, a rebuilt 327. Just like the SS Impalas of that year. Got the ram air, or the ram horn exhaust manifolds for good breathing. Got the dual point, not dual point, but it's got the HEI ignition in it, so it'll run well. Got an Edelbrock on it. Still got the original radiator in it, the original fan shroud and everything. So the 283 is long gone, but the rest of it is all original, along with the memories that Robert has of his grandfather owning this car. In here, you can kind of feel the memories of Robert's grandfather in here. I know he must certainly feel that way when he gets in this car. It says 82,000, oops, a little hot on the steering wheel column. 82,942. I don't know if that's 182, but considering how long it's been sitting and not running, it could be an original almost 83,000 mile. The dash and everything, of course, they were metal back then, is in good shape. Yeah, it's got the aftermarket stereo in it, but that's okay. Still got the original air buttons on it and everything. I think it was is it an AC car? No, it's not an AC car, just air, defrost, and temperature. There's no AC vents in it, so it wasn't an AC car. Still got the original dimmer switch in that. Floors are in immaculate shape. There's a little hole right there, but the rest of this flooring, they took the carpeting out, and that's probably what has saved the floor on this car. That is in excellent shape. Little patchwork there. It'll be ready to go. And he says it runs. It's got the Impala horn on it, but it is a Bel Air. And back there, seats missing, but there looks like there's some extra spare parts and stuff in there to put this baby back on the road one day. What an amazing old car with an even more amazing history. So, turn it over to you with this double Bel Air surprise. Would you restore this 35,000 mile 64 Bel Air X-Frame car original? Is it just a parts car for the other 64 that's Robert's grandfather's car? Or would you let it just stay here in this Drive By Junkyard? And of course, we know the fate of this one. Being Robert's grandfather's car, it's one that he's going to keep. He may keep it this way. It runs. He's going to take it to his new shop up the road. And who knows what he'll do with it from there. And if he's willing, we'll keep an eye on this car, find out in the future what he does with it. But either way, we know that this drive-by junkyard car is going to stay in the family and probably be restored, or definitely will not be used for parts. And I know it's not going to sit here in this drive-by junkyard for much longer. So I hope you enjoyed that video. And if you like what we're doing, please like, share, and subscribe. Share it with others. And have a good one. Stay tuned to see more from me, Earle with the knee.